Hello, my name is Jody Bergman. I am from St. Louis, Missouri, and I am a special education teacher. And I will be presenting my lesson plan, Functional Life Skills. And I created this for a little boy who is in second grade. The title of it is Moving Through the School. So we are trying to get Bob independently moving through the school. So my learning goal, Bob will be able to use his visual schedule throughout his day to become more independent when moving through his school day. So the first objective, he will use a visual schedule to identify what comes next in his transition and follow peers on 2 out of 5 opportunities with no more than 5 prompts or cues from adult staff, adult staff as measured by observational charting. And then our second objective is he will use that visual schedule to identify what comes next in his transition and follow peers on 4 out of 5 opportunities with no more than 2 prompts or cues from his adult staff. So our plan supports, we have a visual Velcro schedule that he uses, and we will be having pictures of each of his environments where he goes. So PE, music, art, library, and the classroom and lunchroom, as well as the resource room. Let's scroll down here and you can see he has an IEP goal that Bob will increase his ability to receptively identify familiar people, places, things, and events with a field of 3 with 70% accuracy as measured by observational charting. So some accommodations that we do, small group, adapted or simplified text materials, extended time for responses, lower difficulty shortened assignments. Of course, directions given in a variety of different ways, use oil cues and prompts, and many other accommodations and modifications. So really what this lesson plan entails, and here is our vocabulary words and as well as our visuals. So here's our visuals. We have classroom, resource, art, library, music, PE, and lunch. So all the different transitions that Bob can go through during his day. What we are doing is we are wanting Bob to look at his schedule, move with the class, and identify where he needs to be. So in the morning, the adult staff will make sure that his data collection chart is ready to go, as well as his visual schedule chart is ready to go. And Bob will identify where they're going. So for example, if they were going to art, the adult staff would put 3 pictures on there and Bob would have to identify art, and so on, PE, classroom, resource. So we want Bob to become familiar with the vocabulary and the picture and the place. So really 3 things that we're wanting Bob to do. And eventually, hopefully, he will be able to move through the building with his peers by a peer model or a peer helper within that transition time. So not relying on the adult support so much, but having a peer help Bob with these transitions. So really the lesson is getting Bob to understand his pictures, his environment around him, so he is more comfortable in his school environment, builds his confidence, his independence, and really kind of trying to fade away from those adult prompts and para support. So hopefully this lesson will continue to evolve as he transitions to new places in the building. We will add more picture cues for him, as well as that peer intervention, really pushing that for Bob so he can become more independent. Really changing the lesson for Bob is ongoing as we add more visuals, as we add the peer support and classroom accommodations, as we add more transitions throughout his day. So he would transition to the restroom by himself. Right now, he has to have an adult with him. Transitioning outside for recess, he has to have an adult with him. So really looking at fading those prompts and fading the adult support interaction. So this is what hopefully this lesson will help Bob do. Okay, thank you.